Alright, YouTube. So, the video down below is from CBS News, and they're reporting on the incident that happened where the gentleman, Nathan Phillips, the Native American Vietnam veteran, had gotten up in the faces of these Covington Catholic high school students and had been banging on his cowhide drum right in their faces. And of course, they omitted the footage of the black Hebrew Israelites that were just being unpleasant in general and just saying a bunch of nonsense. Not that they were doing anything illegal, but it certainly paints a picture in terms of context of the story. So you look down at the comment section of the video down below, people are starting to wake up and realize that the legacy media is lying. And I truly do believe that this is the straw that has broken the camel's back, because we're going to look back at this incident and tell our future generations that, look guys, this is the moment that the country woke up and realized that the legacy media has no interest in reporting on things factually. In fact, it's quite the opposite. They want to lie in order to push their agenda, in order to push their narrative. And we've been warning people about this for months, and maybe even years, if we've been around that long. And we've been continuing to say, look, the media is truly the enemy of the people. They have no interest in reporting things fairly, reporting things accurately, and basically, that's a recipe for disaster, because a lot of people, believe it or not, look to the press as a medium between them and the outside world. But we have sadly realized that they have no interest in fulfilling that role. So, be that as it may, we will do our part here on YouTube. All the bloggers and all the other members of the alternative media will basically continue to report on things accurately. And a lot of the people that don't do blogging are just doing their homework in general, and they say, look, I saw all the footage here. There was a lot going on. There was a lot more going on than you basically reported on. The narrative that they're trying to paint regarding Nathan Phillips, the Native American Vietnam veteran, is that he was victimized, that he had been protesting peacefully, and that these evil white Trump supporters had come up to him and started harassing him. That was the complete opposite of what happened. He actually went up to them and started banging on this cowhide drum right in front of their face. And to the kid's credit, he stood there very, very bravely, and just, he had a thick set of skin. He basically said, look, he didn't actually say anything. That was kind of the miraculous thing, actually. He basically just stood there and smiled, and CNN is kind of, CNN and the rest of them, they're basically just saying, well, that just goes to show you that standing and smiling are racist now. It's like, come on, guys, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And no, they're not kidding. They're dead serious when they say that. And I think people are starting to wake up to this. They've realized that the media, they just want to demonize white people. They just want to demonize Trump supporters. And they just want to make it look like white people don't get along with other races, which is pretty far from the truth. I mean, you look at how tolerant white people are in today's country, especially those on the right. We're not really looking to segregate or persecute based on racial grounds or anything like that. So in closing, I'll just say that I think that this is the video that is going to, or rather this is going to be the event that will be a cautionary tale to future generations, to say, look, you can never rely on the media to report things accurately. You need to do your own research. You need to look at all the footage. You need to consult with all the bloggers, because the bloggers are generally right 98% of the time, and the media is quite the opposite, 2% of the time, if that, if even less than 1%, or more than 1%. So yeah, I think that the media is screwed. I think that they realize that they dug themselves a pretty deep grave here. My question is how are they going to come out and explain this? Are they going to basically just say that all the people doubting the story are a bunch of racists? I think that might be their solution. Honestly, this is how backwards these people are. It's sick. It's honestly sick. God bless.